Thursday Thunder. Adrian.
Yeah.
We have a guest.
We do. Hey.
We have a guest today, Scott Nelson. Walked in to train and I thought I'd get him to sit down and we'll have a chat to Scott. Scott you're an ICN class holder, state champion, and you are top 5 in the nationals and top 5 in the worlds.
World as well,
Yeah. So what did you win this year?
So I won the under 72 class at the States.
Yeah.
Came second in the Opens.
Yeah.
And then at Nationals, 4th and 5th at Worlds.
Yeah. Cool.
In high class.
Yeah. So how long have you been competing for now? Because it's been ages.
2013 was my first year.
Yeah. So this was your 6th year of competing. What show was that?
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 7 years.
On to 7 years, yeah?
7 years, yeah.
So what was your first show?
I did WMBF Asia Pacific in 2013.
Well, it's good to laugh.
That was my first show too.
Oh, was it?
I competed with Kwame.
Yeah. Well, you both in the same show?
Was it Hayes' show?
Yeah,
it was Hayes' show.
Where was it?
Liberty Theatre.
Yeah, that was my first show. Weird.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so what did you do then?
I did the juniors.
Yeah. And what did...
So I was in teenage that year.
Yeah.
So I came second in that show to Kwame.
Kwame was in the teenagers.
Yeah, so that was his last year of the teenage. So
yeah. Has he actually since then, just a quick side, has he competed here since then?
We went on to Musclemania that year.
Yeah.
I think he won his pro card that year.
Yeah, but he never competed in Adelaide again.
I don't think he's competed in Adelaide since, no.
Yeah. Anyway, so did you win the teenagers? No, you came second.
The following year in 2014, I won the teenage.
Yeah, which show was that?
That was IMBA at the time. Mm-hmm. So your show back in 2014.
Yeah.
And then I won the AMB teenage that year as well.
Mm-hmm. Then your progression was there eventually into the open divisions?
Yeah. So been competing in opens since 2014.
Yeah.
Went from 4th up to 2nd is my best in the open so far.
Yeah.
So
yeah. What I admire about you is your tenacity to just keep coming back. You just keep coming back every year. You keep improving, you keep slowly getting bigger, you keep coming in with better condition, and you slowly keep moving up the ranks. Whereas I see so many people who compete once, place 4th, spit the dummy and never come back again.
It's not my federation. They're looking for something different.
Yeah, that's right. But you just keep grinding away and you keep coming back. So your goal is obviously to win an overall state title.
Yeah.
And a national title.
Yeah. Win the pro card.
Yeah.
Going to compete in pro division.
Yeah. Well, it's not going to be that long that that's going to happen. So what else? What do you do? You're a PT.
Yeah. So
that's actually your job.
Yeah. Full-time personal trainer.
Full-time personal trainer.
Working out of Limbo Gym.
Yep.
Been there for 7 years. Yeah.
And you're a recomp certified trainer.
Yep. Yes, I am.
So how did you get onto that? How did you? Because I was with recomp for a few years. Yeah, under Adam.
So when I was up on the Gold Coast for the Worlds in 2018, I connected with people at Hold Your Own Gym. Yeah. So they're pretty tightly connected with
recomp.
Recomp, Damon and those people there. And he, one of the guys I competed with, Liam, he recommended that I have a look into it, so I did, and met all the criteria, and got my certification with that. Cool.
And do you do your personal training with clients on the recomp principles?
A portion of my clients have moved into that program, and a few just do regular sort of training.
I can imagine. There would be look, it's not suited to everyone.
No.
Even though recom sort of say it is suited to everyone, but I don't think it is.
No, it's hard for a lot of people to just go, oh, you're doing a max effort now. If they're just a newbie, you don't want to throw them to a max effort. They'll never come back.
Yeah. But you obviously, do you now follow the recom principles in your own training?
For my own training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which are pretty straightforward, of progressive overload, trying to beat numbers, tracking everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. You use the recom app.
Yeah, for my own training.
Yeah.
And doing my off-season tracking of body weight, body fat testing, and that sort of stuff as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So, for those people who don't know, what is recom training principles, basically?
Well, essentially, the whole idea is to pack on as much lean muscle mass as possible while maintaining a relatively maintenance fat and or lower body fat level. It's based on pushing your body to your limit every single time, but feeding your body adequately and not making yourself starve. Yeah. So the idea is to put on as much muscle as you possibly can.
And to get as strong as possible.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
the recom principles are pretty simple in that they advocate strength with muscle growth, so that if you're getting stronger, what's lifting that weight is more muscle mass. Basically. Cool. How did you find competing? I'm gonna put you on the spot here. How did you find competing in the interstate shows like the Worlds and the Nationals under ICN?
They're all fairly well run shows.
Yeah.
Obviously a lot bigger being national and international competitions. And the standard competition's a lot higher at that level as you'd expect.
Yeah. The standard at the Worlds was crazy though.
Yeah.
In your division it was crazy.
Nationals particularly.
Yeah.
Nationals was really good. Worlds was good as well. I thought the quality at Nationals was actually better than Worlds, but it's just bigger lineups at Worlds.
Yeah. Well, it's the ICN. It's good competing in the ICN.
Yeah.
No pressure.
No, that's right.
ICN's definitely the best shows that I've competed in.
No, well, that's good to hear, and it's good. Well, it is good to know as a promoter for myself that I try to do everything the best that I can and make the shows as enjoyable for everyone as possible. Well, that's cool. Now, all right, let's just get on to some news. The Arnold lineups came out. We talked about the Arnold America.
That was the Columbus show?
Yes. Well, Tony Doty released the lineup for the Arnold Classic Australia. Now, in the end, what you have to remember is that these are still only invited athletes.
Yep.
So, but based on how, actually he explained it on his story the other day. Someone asked, how does this invitation thing work? And what it is that pro bodybuilders actually nominate themselves to compete in the Arnold shows. Yeah. So he then goes and has a look at the people who've nominated themselves, and then he'll pick from that the lineup and send the invitations out. So the lineup is this would, I think, would most probably be the best lineup ever. What do you reckon?
For the Arnold Australia?
For the Arnold Australia.
So, yeah.
It's pretty well an identical copy of the Columbus lineup.
Yeah.
You know, so we've got Big Rami's coming through, Dexter Jackson, Steve Kuklo, Joshua Lenanowitz, Victor Martinez, Patrick Moore, Jake Nikolopoulos will be making his pro debut, Sergio Oliva Jr., Fred Smalls, Josh Wade and Akeem Williams, and then there's Blessing
Awadibu.
Yeah. Do you know this guy?
He's a big Instagram one as well, but he did get his IFBB Pro card, and this is his first actual IFBB show he's competing in.
Is he like
first pro card? Yeah,
is he big?
He's big. He's big.
And
I've never actually heard of him.
By Neil Gill as well.
Yeah. So where is he from?
You probably would have seen some of his videos.
Is he like American, or where is he from?
He's Irish. Is he Irish? I think so. I think he's
because I can picture the name Blessing. A big black guy.
Yeah.
Is he a big black guy?
Yes.
Okay.
I was going to avoid that. But as I said, he's Irish. But I'm pretty sure he's from Ireland. Like he's Irish, which is weird or something. But you probably would have seen some Instagram videos, like the guy eating like the protein, like pre-workout powder, and becoming huge.
Well, I'm going to look him up.
A skinny guy eating protein powder and then boom, this guy pops up.
Yeah.
The guy walking around trying to get his shirt off, or like you know the guy in the video where he sees himself in the surveillance camera and goes and just takes his shirt off and starts like posing in the supermarket.
Yeah.
That's him.
Oh, that's him.
Yes, that's Blessing. Yes.
Right. I have seen that one. Yeah. Where he's walking
him.
along and he sees the camera.
Yep. And then he starts posing. And then he takes his shirt off and pants on and starts posing. Yeah, that's him.
Okay.
So this is his first actual pro show.
All right.
Yep.
Interesting. So he's the only one that I didn't know in the whole list. So, but that is a pretty good lineup. So, like we said, it's pretty much a match of the Columbus lineup.
Yeah, I reckon that's probably the best lineup since 2016.
Yeah.
Where Kai Graham came out.
Yes, yeah. There was also the lineup I went to years ago where there was, this is way before.
It's been the Australian Grand Prix.
Yeah, that was in the Australian Grand Prix days. That was a really good lineup with...
Is that when Road won?
No, it was even before that.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
How many
Half the
years
people
ago
are dead.
Yeah. Back in 1926.
I think half of them are really dead, honestly. Anyway. So yeah, that'll be interesting. You gonna go?
I hope so.
Yeah.
You gonna go?
No, because you're in Japan.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, like what's this? You booked your holiday when the Arnold Classic is on. I actually did say something to you when you were booking your holiday.
Yeah.
Just keep in mind that the Arnold Classic is on.
Yes, and then I booked it and you didn't say anything. I gave you like 7 months.
Anyway.
I mean, technically you could still go. I can train someone up for 1 day.
Oh, we've got Kim.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. We'll see. I wouldn't mind going because that is a pretty good lineup.
Yeah. Big Rami.
The actual expo itself doesn't really interest me.
Who's your early pick?
Yeah, a big Rami. I'm saying, well, if Rami comes in, actually...
You can't go past Rami. He's got to be the favourite to win this.
Especially...
It'll be interesting because Rami hasn't competed for 18 months.
Yeah, he didn't have like an injury at some stage, Yeah,
he had to pull out of this year's competitions due to an injury. So his last comp was 2018.
Was that the Olympia?
Yeah.
Did you do anything after that?
I don't think so. No.
I don't remember it.
Yeah. So that will be interesting to see what's happened to his physique, if it's gotten better or whatever, and hopefully he can nail that condition. But he's got to be favourite. Dexter Jackson will be top 3.
Yeah.
From there, it really is open. Victor Martinez is interesting. It's been years since he competed, surely.
I'm saying he'll place the 6th.
Hey?
6th. I reckon. I want to see how Patrick Moore does.
Yeah, he's the guy that we predicted last year at the Olympia results that he'll be the big mover this year, Patrick Moore. Yeah. And I think he will, and I reckon he will be top 6 in this lineup. And he'll be top 6 at the Columbus. Good. There you go. That's my big move. All right. Now you guys were talking about steps and cardio before.
We've been talking a bit the last few days of just random stuff, and we've been seeing a lot coming out. One thing being is a lot of people saying they're not doing cardio anymore, but they have a daily step count.
Yeah.
That's cardio.
Well, yeah.
Straight up, it's cardio. Like we'll do like a morning walk or daily walks, and we try hitting that 10,000 above step count per day. But there is no way in hell we'd be hitting that if we didn't do that.
No,
look,
unless you're a tradie or something. Yeah. Like our training partner Luke is a gardener, professional gardener. He racks up like 27,000 steps a day.
This guy went from doing 4,000 a day.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he went the first week he was just destroyed.
Yeah, it was funny.
But and tradies.
So you used to work an office job, obviously.
No, he just sat in a car and drove around to places. So he reckons he'd rack up maybe 4,000 or 5,000 steps a day. Yeah. And then the first day he came, on his first day of the job, he's going, I've done 28,000 steps.
I've only walked up 22 k's. Jesus Christ.
But generally, we were talking about the same thing with me. I tried for this 10,000. I don't know what was 10,000. I suppose it just sounds nice.
It just sounds good, yeah.
Yeah, but if I don't go for a 35-40 minute walk, I never get it.
No. And I
won't get my step count.
And I think a lot of people these days would struggle to get that because a lot of the jobs these days are sedentary. Like even though I'm in a gym, technically my job is a sedentary job. It's a desk job at the end of the day. But we walk around, do the cleaning, do whatever moves, and you get around 4,000 or 5,000.
Yeah, I'll rack up 4,000 or 5,000 steps a day here easily, mopping the floors, vacuuming, just tidying up, and
but without doing that,
spotting people.
Yeah, spot cleaning every now and then.
Yeah.
But with a lot of people saying now, goes, oh no, I don't do cardio, but yet I have to do my 10,000 steps a day. But I see that on Instagram, they're on the treadmill, trying to hit a step count, but it's not cardio.
That's right.
It's cardio.
It is.
Yeah.
It is this real anti-cardio movement.
Jumping on a treadmill at the end of the day to finish up your steps for the day still counts as cardio.
That's right. Do you do cardio?
Yeah.
Every day?
Yeah.
What do you do?
So I take the dogs for a walk every day.
Yeah.
And then if I need to finish off my steps, then I'll walk the treadmill.
What about when you get into comp prep? Do you really ramp up, like put dedicated cardio as a thing?
Yeah.
So you don't prep. You don't do this thing again now. Everyone's prepping and saying, I don't do any cardio.
No, I've always done cardio for just for health purposes as well. Yeah,
that's right. But do you feel that you wouldn't get into shape without the cardio comp prep?
Yeah, I don't think so.
No.
Yeah.
I've done one comp prep where I did maybe like 6 weeks of cardio, and
how'd that go?
That wasn't a good comp prep.
We've all done that.
That must be one of those ones where we're all saying, if Scott could just nail his condition.
It's experiments to see what you can get away with.
Based on your
last, drop the calories lower so you can get away with less cardio.
That's right. Well, I think that's what it is in the end. You're trading food for your lack of cardio, as far as I'm concerned. You're something's going to have to give. If you're not putting in your cardio, you're going to have to give up food. And I think in a comp prep, especially, one, the cardio will burn extra calories. But two, it's also going to give you the ability to keep your food levels at a higher point.
Yeah, we were also talking about the other day about if it fits your macros and comp prep versus daily life.
Yeah.
Like, for myself, and I think yourself too, Scott, was talking about it yesterday, that we follow if it fits your macros off season. So we sort of have structured meals, but if there's a little bit, 102 calories here or that, we'll just make it up with anything we want. But during a comp prep, I don't see if it fits your macros working as well as a structured eating plan would get. So just say, hypothetically speaking, I'm eating 3,500 at the moment, split into a 30-50-20 split. That's from any food I get, but I've got structured meals. That's off season, but it's on season. It's I eat this at this time, this at this time, this at this time, the exact same thing every single day, where there's very little variables. All I have to do to change things would to add a bit more cardio, or an extra 2,000 steps a day, or an extra 2-3 sets of my exercise. Comp prep, you can't do it for fatty macros properly, in my eyes. That's from what I've seen. What do you think?
To the point of fitting in free foods. I think, particularly if you're trying to minimise your cardio as well, you're going to be sacrificing a lot of calories. So at the end of the day, you've only got those lower calorie food options that you can fit in as you get further into prep.
That's right.
Yesterday I saw a carrot cake slice. I sent this photo to you yesterday. It was literally the size of my palm, and it was 500 calories.
Yeah.
I was just like, I have 3 of these, and that's nearly a third of my daily intake. Just 3 of these, and I'm like, I could eat a kilo of rice, 2 kilos of chicken, and still come way under. But I could have this. It just doesn't make sense to me.
No.
At the end of the day.
No. All right. Well, we digressed there again.
We did. It works. It helps. Just pick something random and talk about it.
That's right. Anyway, we'll wrap it up. So we just go on to business. So everything's back to normal now.
Yeah.
So all the shops are back to normal. All the suppliers are back to normal. So we were getting low on certain stocks, but they should all be coming in from today onwards as everyone starts receiving their orders. We've partnered back up with International Protein.
Yeah.
So we've got International Protein WPI will be coming in. That could actually be in today, but it definitely will be in tomorrow. We used to stock International Protein a few years ago, but I wanted to get it back in. We get asked a lot for it, and as far as I know, there's not very many people in Adelaide that stock it.
Not anymore.
And it's one of the, I think you'd most probably go out and say it's the biggest selling protein in the country, Australian brand.
Yeah, definitely up there.
Yeah. So every month we will introduce an extra range in the international protein and get that back up. Just letting everyone know that the ATP capsule range is going to be in very limited supply for the next 2 to 3 weeks, as ATP are switching over to the new TGA range.
Yes.
So what's happening is that they are not supplying any more of us to anybody, any of their capsule range. All their other powdered range is fine. That's all available, and we'll be all stocked up with it in the next 24 hours. But the capsule range, what we've got in stock now is pretty well it until and if we run out, new stocks will not come in until the end of January. So, yeah. But the new stocks will be, there's no changes or anything, it's just all to do with these TGA crackdown, and they've gone all TGA compliant, which is good for everyone.
Yep.
I think that's it. Anything else you want to add? Any other news?
Nah, I'm alright.
No news? So if you're after training, hit Scott up. So Scott Nelson on Instagram.
Scott's Fitness Solutions on Instagram, so it's Scott's_fitness_solutions on Instagram.
And Scott Nelson on Facebook.
And Scott Nelson on Facebook.
Yeah. So hit Scott up if you're looking after some training, especially if you want to get strong, build muscle. Ask him about the recomp training, and he'll be able to hook you up. That's it. I think we're done.
Yep.
Don't forget, all our normal specials will apply always. If you spend over $350 in store, you get 15% off. 3 or more sorted Ghost, 3 or more sorted ATP, you also get 15% off. Check out online. We've also always got some clearance lines going online, and in-store has always got some clearance specials going on. I think that's it.
Yep.
This episode, again, is brought to you by Australian Muscle and Australian Muscle the Gym. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next week. Thanks, Scott.